What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be checking out a title that I'm actually pretty excited for. I know I say that a lot on this channel, but that's because I do my filtration process before I even make a video, so pretty much everything here is something that I'm either amped about, interested in, or I think can be improved to a level where it would actually be a rad game, and this is one of the games that I'm excited about. A little title called Ardenfall. I got access to the playtest a couple of days ago, and this game has itself slated as sort of like what if Morrowind had a baby with samurai aesthetics. It's got throat singing, it's got all kinds of badass music in the trailer. It looks like they're actually focusing on the things from Morrowind that made it beloved, i.e. the ability to make potions, for example, that allow you to jump yourself across an entire continent and then die catastrophically when you hit the ground, a la the opening sector of Morrowind. And so today we're going to take a look at this playtest for about 30 minutes. We're going to see if it's something you wanted to add to your wish list, or if it's one of those games that's just not for you, that's perfectly fine as well. But if after watching this you wanted to check out the game, I got a link for you down below in the description. You can give that the old click. It'll take you to the Ardenfall page on Steam, where you can sign up for the playtest and get access to that. And then, of course, on top of that, you can find a bunch of other rad-ass Nerd Castle links down there just in case you wanted to give them the old saucy click, because they're just hanging down there, lonely, waiting. But let's go ahead and start a new game.
You are a traveler on a westward voyage across the sea. Your vessel is caught in a mysterious fog. Its emerald tendrils tear at the hull, dragging the ship into the depths. You are cast into the frigid waters of a land unknown. Your past life as a scoundrel, a sellsword, or a scholar is irrelevant. You are now an outsider who must forge a path in this world.
They flatly did the Morrowind opening right there. We get to do our character creation? Hell yeah, dude. Let's go ahead and do some character creation, but we'll go through some of the tabs here oh, we have to go through them one by one. All right, so we can be a Karu elf. We can be an obsidian dwarf. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I can't bring myself to pick any option that makes me into an elf. I can't do it. I'm Gimli coded, dude. From there, we can be elder, or we can just be an adult. That's perfectly fine. So we get 2 in heavy armor. We get 2 in weapons. We get light weapons, marksman. I think that'll work out. I think that sounds all right to me. I'm not a big finger wiggly cast guy. Now, I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I'm absolutely terrified of ever touching a slider that actually, modifies the height of my brow or, the size of my cheeks or whatever else. So if the game has access to that, I'll probably avoid it. But, yeah, there's a good, strong chin right there. That looks like a guy that likes to challenge others to fisticuffs in, 1915 with those big leather boxing gloves. There we go. I've got my appearance about where I want it to be at right now. I think that'll work. I couldn't really tell. Oh, you can actually flip that around. Okay, so we can have a little top knot thing going on. And getting down with the samurai aesthetic, I'm kind of feeling a top knot. I'm not going to lie to you. We got to have a top knot, right? We got to fit in with all the other samuraises. And then over here, we got to pick our attributes. So strength is going to be heavy armor. It's our max stamina. That'll give us mana. That right there gives us movement speed, which might be nice for closing the gap. We've got carry weight. Over here, we've got reputation and barter prices. Okay, so I'll probably throw 5 at speech. I'll probably throw 7 at endurance. I'll probably throw 7 at a little bit of strength, and then we'll probably just distribute the rest like so. That way we don't really have a dump stat, you know what I mean? I don't want to have that one glaring weakness where yeah, dude, I'm a big tough guy that can kick the ass off of anybody, but I'm super easy to swindle. We get to pick our major skills. I will probably go with heavy armor. That sounds good. How many of these do I get? I get 2 out of 3? Okay, so let's go heavy armor. We'll go athletics. And then maybe we'll go with a little bit of, I don't know if I want to do light weapon or if I want to do great weapon. Because we could get the big giant Sephiroth katana. But then again, I do like the one katana Wakizashi combo. And I don't know if I'm going to be allowed to dual wield in this game. It might be a good idea to actually take a little bit of thievery just so we can pick locks too. Okay, we'll drop athletics then for now. It'll level up on its own naturally. We're moving the entire game, so it'll do its thing. And then we can have traits. Okay, traits unlock unique dialogue options. Let's say that our character's a bit of a survivalist, and then we'll say that our character's I don't know, a soldier background sounds pretty good just based on our skills or whatever, so that dialogue option may lead to things that we actually have acumen in before we go any further. Name myself Splattercat. We are an obsidian dwarf with background in heavy armor, thievery, and light weapons. We're also, maybe we'll say that we were a soldier that got drummed out of the army for stealing. We're rummaging around in other people's footlockers. All right, let's go. All right, so awakening on the soil of actually this very, very colorful land. All right, it's real colorful out here. What do we have going on? I mean, there's a guy walking around over there looking kind of squat and like, I don't know, dude. He looks like he's wider than he is tall. I don't know. He's got that vibe to me. Maybe we'll go talk to that guy in just a second. Can I loot these? Oh, yeah, dude. We definitely gonna loot those real quick. Everything that isn't tied down now belongs to me. All right, well, let's go talk to you. You're approached by a man coughing and weak, another survivor. Finally, my name is Geki, and I never thought I'd be so happy to see a commoner. Is that the first thing you do is just call me common the moment that I rock up? I was trying to communally bond with you around the fact that we just dodged a drowning death in Poseidon's asshole, but apparently you want to throw insults. All right. Did you see what happened? I don't know, a bizarre storm. I returned to my chambers and all was fine. Then I woke in a frenzy, unable to see anything. I stepped out and the deck was breaking, boards flying, a twister howling through a sickly green fog. Then I was hurled over. After that, I remember very little. A plank careening down the water, a sharp crack to the head and a bright flash, then nothing. I awoke on the beach staring at the sky. Okay. Have you seen a way out of here? There's a small cave that's tucked into the cliffs just east of the camp. It's veiled in vines, but you should be able to cut those away. I brought an old katana up the hill to make the attempt, but my arms have failed me. I banded it in the vines and returned to the fire. Okay. So cave covered in vines. Let's see if we can locate that. Cave covered in vines. That looks like our guy right there, although the vines look a little bit more like Qzard out and more hostile than I expected. The good news is they gave us a rusted katana, and we have one-handed skill, so that'll be good. Let's throw that on our one slot real fast so that we can pull that out. I also got this sweet-ass hat. I found it in a barrel, all soggy and nasty, but dude, it helps me get on theme, all right? I need to be aesthetically lined up with the game right now. I can't, like, not fit in. So we've gotten into the cave. We've got a quick attack, a dash attack. Okay, so yeah, you've got like a dash, and then we've got like our little parry right there. Does it stay up forever? It does indeed stay up forever. Okay, so I don't need to like perfect time it or anything. Into the coastal cave. Let's see what kind of mayhem we can get ourselves embroiled in here, because you know this place is going to be full of mud crabs or something. Can we pick any of these mushrooms or anything that are around? Doesn't look like we can, but like I will keep looking and seeing if maybe I can pick a mushroom around here, just for alchemical possibilities in the future. We've got a potion of lesser restore health. Oh, I like the grab animation. That's very, very nice. Some common meat and a Javik skin, and then a stave of lesser frost shock. I may actually, so that we don't have a bow or anything yet, I may take that. Yeah, that'll work. I like that cast animation right there, too. This game has gone through quite a bit of improvement. We checked out a very, very, very early demo of this game, like, years ago, I think. And, like, this is already feeling quite a bit better, in all honesty, in terms of, like, the visual fidelity, the animation quality. Like, it's clear that the developers have picked up help. Either that or they've just been focusing their efforts, really, really refining the game. Elf skeleton, empty of any type of loot. Therefore, that elf skeleton, it means nothing to me. Get out of my line of sight. Is there anything else that I can ping pong around to and get to here? Like, it seems like that sort of game, so we should probably look around. Anything on the shelves? Yeah, dude, health potions. Always need more of those. I need to find myself a torch or something too, dude. It's kind of dark in here. Mana potion. We got stamina potions over here. Okay. We've got those little basics ready to rock before we head on out into the field. Let me hotkey these real quick. There we go. We're all nice and hotkeyed up, and that was super easy to do. It basically follows the exact same blueprint that you have if you're playing anything like, oh my god, it bit me. A Javik? Okay, what's a Javik do? Okay, he's a little aggressive, but he's about to get got. Like the impact on the attack right there, too. We got Javik skins? Sure. Anything that'll sell for money once I get on out of here. We're going to have like a repeat of yesterday's video where like I'm going to spend the entire video trying to get my financials up to snuff. That I was supposed to sneak attack that guy, wasn't I? Oh, we can dodge too? Okay, I like dodging. Yeah, let's dodge. I'm trying to be swift. Ow! Okay, well, I'm also bleeding, so like, let's fall back. What do you want to do? Yeah, you thought you were the stuff, but instead you got starched. Apparently that thing's called a lichen. Okay. There's some kind of, like, I don't know, dripping testicle thing hanging from the ceiling. We're just going to ignore it. Oh, a bow and some arrows. Very nice. Am I now beginning my career as a stealth archer? What's this red stuff? Oh, it heals me. Nice, dude. Okay, so apparently there's just latent healing magics rattling around. All right, forget that wizard stuff. We're going in on the bow. Give me that right there. We've got 20 shell arrows. Let's get low because we don't really have any armor or anything. And is that guy hostile? Hard to say. I don't know if he's going to attempt to, like, detect me or not. We may have to light him up. He may have to go. Yeah, a wounded looter. Okay, let's get some damage on him. Katana's out. Stand up. Okay. I see you. Nah, you're not going to land that. Not for a second. I'm ready to go. I want to be able... Can we get, like, an animation in this game? So, you're using samurai aesthetics right now, right? I want to do that thing after I slay a man, Kurosawa style, where I flick the blood off my blade, and then I sheath it all, like, melodramatically. I want to be able to do that, and it makes a rad scabbard sound. What did we loot off of that, guys? So we got some greaves over here. I need to have light armor skill, though, before I can wear it. We do have a reinforced cuirass, though, so that's probably a good thing to slap on. Looks like it gives us 4 damage threshold. I don't know if that means it's just going to give us, like, flat 4 DV, or what's going to happen there. I thought that was maybe like a sleeping spot or something. Can I cook on the fire? No, can't cook on the fire? Okay, maybe we need some kind of special facility for that. Let's keep having a look around. Did I get my arrows back out of here? I did. Okay. I was going to say, I fired a couple arrows at him, but I didn't know if I got my arrows back after we finished the slaughter. Be cool if there was environmental interactions, too. Like, if you fire an arrow through a campfire at somebody, it, like, lights them on fire and becomes like a fire arrow. I love little interactions like that. They make me feel like I'm a professional in this adventuring game. Kind of dark and spooky in here. A little dark and spooky. Does that thing do anything if I shoot it? Oh, it does. Nice, dude. Okay. Oh, the water drops and puts out the fire so you have darkness and you can sneak better. Hell yeah, a little thief influence right there. A slate of summon Javik. We've also got some lockpicks over here. Okay. Let's lockpick this bad boy. A 50% chance. Oh, is there no minigame yet? There might not be a minigame yet. That might be one of those things they're still hammering out. Trying to figure out if they want to go with, like, the Tumblr style game that was in Oblivion. Do we want to go with, like, you know, just the normal Fallout 4, Fallout 3 lockpicking minigame where you got to rotate and turn? We have here a tamed Javik with a rusted dagger of burning. Can I dual wield? I have questions. Can I have, like, my katana in one hand and, like, the dagger in the other? Doesn't look like it. Looks like I gotta pick between the two weapons. Oh, the hell is that thing? Okay. Yeah, give me my katana. A red. Oh my god, that thing. Okay. Alright, I see you. I see you. Here, have some magic. Yeah. Take some of that right there. Yeah. He don't want it. Uh-oh, I'm out of mana. Okay, we'll go back to a little bit of katana-nating. Ow. Okay. Do we have any more of those red spots around here? What is that thing? An Ogobi? Okay. Let's move out this way and just kind of see what we got rocking in this direction. I will slam a healing potion. Oh, he actually drinks, too. Nice, man. I feel like my FOV is slightly off, though, because with some of the animations, I'm having trouble seeing them. Oh, hey, what's going on? You? What is that? Some kind of little isopod thingy? All right. Well, I'll stab him up like anything. Oh, okay. He's got like a little charge roll. Give him a big heavy hit. There we go. Heavy hit and then... Did I get him? Nope, he's not dead yet. There we go. Now he's dead. A Duno Kuno. Okay, well, I'll take your stuff, man. I'll carve you. Oh, we leveled up. Nice, dude. So we get to see what the progression looks like. Honestly, this demo is going really well right now. Can I just express that? There's a lot of demos out there that start out with too much narrative. There's a lot of demos out there that take way too long to get to, like, your initial impressions or, like, your initial advancement through, like, levels and whatnot. I like the fact that this demo is moving rapidly and just getting you into the core gameplay loop as fast as possible. So we get to distribute 10 points. Let's go some into heavy armor. I'll go a little bit into thievery. And then from there, We'll throw a little bit more into something like, well, we already have 10 light weapon. Maybe I'll put a little bit into bow. That way I've got that ready to go just in case we need to, like, plug anybody. We got 2 different directions we can go in. A scroll of standard ice spike. Okay. Spell scrolls are like a weaker version. Does that not break if I smack it with that? It's ice magic, isn't it? That's why they gave that to me right there. Okay, where's my ice magic scroll? Ice magic scroll? It worked! All right! Hell yeah. A little dark in here, though, dude. Definitely wish that I had a torch or, like, a lantern or something to make me see a little bit more gooder. What is that thing? It's gonna shoot at me. I was gonna say, it had the look of something that shoots. A hollow horn. Well, he's about to be a slash the hell to death horn. There we go. Oh, there's another one over there. It might be a good opportunity to get some bow skill. Oh, they're all shooting. Okay, they're all over the place. Let's get you. We'll get you. All right, cool. Get my arrows back. Gather up all these resources, because who knows? We might be able to actually, like, craft something or do some alchemy when we get out of here. We got our arrows back right there. I think we've only lost 1 arrow so far, and that was the one we shot at the little sack thing. I don't know what the last thing that person saw was before they died, but apparently it left an impression. Me after I've had like 3 cups of coffee. We have a slate of fireball. Definitely take that too. Restore mana, not going to be that helpful. Saito, Sasuke. Okay. I was hoping I could pick up that lantern right there. That's what I really wanted to pick up. All right, let's head back down the hallway and see what other badassery we can get ourselves involved in here. Down this hallway. Probably just get a little bit low. Oh, we had a healing spot, too, right after I drank a potion. Ain't that always the way that it seems to go? Oh, nice, dude. We got, like, a run speed buff? Is there anything in the water? Oh, we can dive underneath the waves here. Are those bad? Are they going to get me with the stingies? Ooh. Okay. An Ocean Frost Katana. Sick, dude. Ocean Frost sounds like a Gatorade flavor. Doesn't it? It kind of has like that sound to it, right? Like, try out Ocean Frost. I don't know if there's going to be any other chests down there, but we definitely want... Oh, that thing looks way doper than our other katana. All right, slot that in on our 1 slot. Ooh, and it glows. Okay, yeah, this game is playing with all the right notes right now. It's got like a little lantern effect that it gives us. What's this guy got going on? This guy, so we got a scroll right there, and then we've got some health potions. That's good. Some more arrows and some robes. Robes, not really for our character. Not a thing that we're going to be utilizing. But now that I've got my sick new katana, let's head on down the road and see what we can do here. That thing's got like, if I shoot it with a bow, does something happen? No. I mean, that's fine. Okay. I'll take my arrow back, though. That one's got a wizard. Oh. Okay. Hi. Ow. Oh my god, this guy's a little bit tough. Give him one of those. Fired a bubble at me. Just get some damage on him. I need stamina though. There we go. Get him with a big... Oh! Our katana puts some kind of like effect on him. It's got damage over time on it for sure because his health's still ticking down. Just avoid the bubble. Ow. Okay, we got you, we got you. What you got on you? We got some meat. We got potions of levitation, potions of speed. Got our arrows back, standardized potions right there. I'm gonna go heal and come back. All right, all healed up. I went to the healing spot, but it didn't get me totally. So we'll probably just have to slam a healing potion right there. Let's see. Actually, looks like we're at the exit right now. Sick, dude. Oh, there's a big-ass axe up there. Okay. A rusted great axe. I don't really need it, but I will... Oh, I'm overburdened. Damn. Where's Lydia when you need her? Outside we go. Okay, we got a little rainy, stormy business going on right now. I like how distinct the world has. It's almost like a... I don't know. It's got like an Atlantis on the shore mixed with like... I don't know. Some kind of samurai aesthetic. Like I'm dead, like Edo period aesthetic mixed with... like Poseidon's realm on the surface. I'm sort of digging that. It's something that I haven't seen before. Got our weapons slotted away. Hopefully somebody in this village can help me out. Yo, You people over here, what you got going on right now? I'm a new villager, and I live here now. Delver Nisa, you, outsider. I'm not going to ask how you arrived in our little village, and frankly, I don't care. I'll be keeping my eye on you. If I see the mere glint of your sword, you'll lose your head. I would never touch an innocent life. I'm sure you can extend the same kindness. Her eyes soften ever so slightly. For now, I'll leave you alone, but I'm always watching. Aren't you a bit like, you're going to call her old, dude? There's a lot of things that you can say to a woman you just met, but calling her old in the opening volley, probably not a great place to start. She glares at you. I'm young enough to defend my people, and that's enough. Okay, all right. So she needs to, like, know us a little bit better before she'll, like, iterate further. Who's this guy over here? Oh, he's just smoking it up right now, having the time of his life. Great dark depth, what a hideous countenance. Clearly something from the fog. Speak, the sea witches. I must keep my words brief. The fog didn't birth me, it just cast me onto the shore. Perhaps, yet I know this, the sea spirits send salvation and they send ruin. Storms, beasts, and now you. I've witnessed both their mercy and their wrath. You'll see why we will see if they've sent you as a blessing or a curse. Okay. Who else has something to say over here? This guy looks like he's gonna sell stuff. You got anything? Yeah. A dwarf here of all places. You've come far. Too far. Bisawa has little welcome to spare. That's all I can say. If you want more, speak to Iago. Who's Iago? He's that parrot from Aladdin. He's the eldest in Bisawa, the wisest. Speak with him. Everyone else will tell you much of the same or less. Okay, but can we, like, trade? Yeah, trade with me real fast. What can I sell off in here? I'll give you the robes. I'll probably, like, sell off some of the other stuff that's weighing me down, too. Commonly used for clothing and shoes. Oh, cool. We're going to have, like, tailoring, leatherworking or something, maybe? That'd be nice. Well, not much that I can buy right now because I'm broke, but she does have stuff. She has a backpack that increases my carrying capacity by 50. Totally would be down for that experience. But let me see if I can track down this Iago fella. Iago the Old. You know you've been around for too long when people don't call you, like, Iago the Wizened. They don't call you, like, Iago of the Many Seasons. They call you Iago the Old-Ass Man. That's what they call you. That's your new nickname, and you gotta live with it. It's time to kick off once that happens. I know not what matter of creature you are, what brought you to Bisawa, but you are not welcome here. This village bends beneath its own weight, stranger. An outsider's feet dragging through our sands only presses us lower. It's best you seek another shore. What burdens your people? Many unbelievers on the face of the sea and many strangers of these waters. The hearts of the outsiders anger the spirits. Because of this, the spirits have cursed us with this fog that makes the sea mad, luring creatures from the deep to our shallows, and has wedged itself in a cave that blocks our trade road and looms directly above the food store. Another stranger will only worsen the spirit's ire. Permit me to remain, and I will clear the trade road. You speak as though the beast were driftwood or a pile of stone. It is no mere object to be pushed aside. It is a thing of the spirits dwelling in this realm but not owned by it. Any shortcut you take would wound it and bring greater ruin upon Bisawa. This matter is not for strangers. I will not allow it, and I ask you again, depart from here. I give my hand freely and respectfully. I will bring no harm. Do you think the creature's a god? We know not what it is, nor do we pretend to, but it comes from the spirits of the sea, from the cold, dark deep. A messenger, perhaps. If it can be returned safely, I would see it so. Okay, I will bring no harm to this creature. Linger if you must, though. With the trade route blocked, we have nothing for you. Do not mistake this for a welcome. Unless the beast is driven from the pass, you are no guest in Bisawa. Only another burden that we must suffer. There is a hermit called Yogek that lives in Sanang Hallow. If your will is set on dislodging the creature, he alone may hold the knowledge. Either way, I believe he is our best hope of removing it safely. Traveler, act wisely. Okay. There are cool little details inside the houses, too. Like, I was up inside this house over here, and you can, like, mess around with their various cookware. You can loot everything, too, down to, like, the forks and plates and stuff that are sitting around. And so if you're a particularly kleptomaniac-inclined Morrowind player, this may be your new home. Like, you can open up the lids on the fryers and everything else. Cool stuff, man. Very, very cool stuff. Let's go see. So I've got that quest, right? We got to go to the Coral Forest, and we got to speak to the Hermit. I'm going to assume that the Coral Forest is this way. I feel adventure in my bones. It's time for us to go out and find something to fight. Yeah, that does look like a big-ass creature that's blocked the path. Looks like a giant catfish. Is it friendly? Can I talk to it? It's kind of adorable. Like, it's not actually that terrifying. I mean, it does have kind of like a aggressive-looking horn, but... The beast seems to have gotten itself wedged in a cave entrance. Its breathing is slow and heavy like it's been struggling for a while. Pet the creature? From its throat comes a sound like distant thunder, though its many eyes blink in quiet delight. Apparently I can make it happy by petting it. I'm gonna keep getting rep. I'm gonna stroke the hell out of this thing. There we go. Accept me, giant sea creature. Hell yeah. Okay, well, he's now happy with me. He's got like a little smiley face. Oh, the sun came up. Sick, dude. Okay, I'm kind of digging what they got going on here aesthetically. A Byoyaki Moral. Sure, why not? I'll take it. What's this? Hatch to the food store portal. Let's leave their food stores alone. They're already struggling, dude. Normally, I'm perfectly fine with sort of like taking other people's goods, but these people seem to be up between a rock and a hard place right now. That thing's literally between a rock and a hard place, so let's carry on. What is that? A vent? An array of tubes sway in the salty wind, accompanied by the low resonant bubbling echo from deep beneath the land. The ground trembles beneath your feet as though immense pressure is building below and straining for release. Smash the blockage? With all your might, you stomp your foot on the blockage. The structure shudders violently and you hear a crack. With a thunderous burst, dust and debris erupt from the now cleared hole. Okay. Did that benefit me in any way? I can investigate it. I figured throwing poison in the hole would probably kill all the villagers or something, so I definitely didn't want to do that. Let's carry on. We're in the coral forest, and we're looking for a hermit that lives out here. Although, I feel that's kind of like a loose definition of hermit. He's like 7 seconds away from town. Ow! Oh my god, I'm under attack. There's things out here in the woods. Draw my sword! 'Tis time for us to fight. Okay. Get him with a big slash. Another big one. Alright, go to the bow. Oh, he got a ranged attack though too, unfortunately. Alright, that'll work. Let him close the gap. Big smack, dodge away. Okay. Block that. Although that is pretty costly on my stamina. There we go. Is dead. Agobi, give me your drops. Agobi drop low. I'm guessing that's like a placeholder or something that is not full. Man, I think it's saying it's like a low quality drop or something, but I don't know. Why do I have combat music? Oh, that thing's shooting at me. All right, well, bad news for you, Chief. I shoot back. We all good there? All right. Let me get my arrows back, though. I don't have that many, so I gotta be kind of like careful. Ooh. Hello. It's Saru feathers, some money, and a sweet leaf. Okay. Some kind of little secret cave down here. 15 bucks. Scrolls of hurricane. Throwing potion of lesser knockback and a wooden jar. I don't really want the wooden jar. Is that thing lootable? I don't know, dude. It looked like it stood out against the landscape. It seemed like something that I could possibly loot. So you'll forgive me that I got a little loot excited, okay? I got a little husky for finding a few extra, like, shekels around here. What's in this little hut over here? Anything worthwhile and or valuable? I mean, when I looked around, I got, like, a magic ice katana, and so now they've got me all excited for what I'm going to find next. The hell is that thing? A Koratiba. Okay. And it looks like he just kind of like vents poison all over the place, like those flowers in Elden. Oh, you can shoot his projectiles out of the air. That's nice. Okay. Can I get up there? Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Give me that. I'll take his jaw, too. I bet it sells for money. What's inside of here? Deyul, a Diamu gemstone, Itzaru frills, stamina potions, potion of rain cloud, and some scrolls. Okay. The rain cloud potion makes it so that I can't be lit on fire. I guess we could test it out and see if it actually works. Hold on. Where's that rain cloud potion at? Does it actually have... I actually don't see it in my inventory. Oh, it's a potion of rain cloud. Drink one. I thought I was going to put a little rain cloud over my head. It said that while I have it, I don't take, like, fire damage at very much at all. And then I take, like, massive amounts of lightning damage while I actually have it on me. Probably use like a little bit better looking icons for like the buffs and the debuffs and whatnot, but I'm guessing they're still working on that. This is very much a game. The developer of this game has been working on it since like 2019, and so it's still, it's a very, very small team from what I understand working on this game, and an open world RPG of this quality is going to be kind of like a very, very big task for a small, there's our hermit. What's this? A dwarf of all things. Come to the camp of the alchemist Iago in Sinang Hollow. Unthinkable, even laughable. But here you stand. What is it you're after? Salts? Secrets? No. So misplaced. You must be chasing something stranger still. Indulge me. Iago sent me. There's a beast blocking the trade route. Iago thinks Iago have the answer. He's wrong. I've got 3. I have a solvent, yes, free to you, but for the trade must flow for me to gather what I need, but I cannot see to the beast. My current work binds me here. The Magaluhan, the mysterious flower, blue, grows in the darkness of fresh water. Strange little thing, but it'll certainly do something to the beast. The Kamgu, the vine of chaos, purple, found in the corrupted lands. It'll be violent. And then finally the Tahisu, the blossom of serenity, blazing orange up in high places. That will soothe the creature and spare it from harm. Okay. That's all I needed to know. Let's see if we can find one of these flowers. Oh, he does have potions for sale? Does he want to, like, I've got so much stuff on me right now that I'd be totally cool with just selling off some of it so that I'm not overweighted. Looks like vendors have preferences too. They buy some things and not others because some are like marked off. I like that though. I find that to be immersive. I like running all over town to sell my loot. Other people might not. So we're looking for high cliffs where there's a glowing flower that we can make use of in order to spare the creature harm and get it out of the way. I'm gonna be honest with you, if it was ugly, I'd probably just do something bad to it, but it's kind of adorable. So like I'm gonna do my best to spare it from any harm. Need a little bit more XP here. And my arrows back if you could. We got you over here too, huh? Will it take more damage because I'm using an ice weapon on it? I have questions. Ow! Okay, I see you. Oh, there's something else over there too. Ow! Okay, alright. I'll light you up if you want me to. Oh, I missed. So did he, though. That's okay. Get him with the big, heavy swings. That seems to give us a lot more purchase, man. Like, the big, heavy swings, they seem like the ones that get it done. There is a cave over here. We might check that out. Just to see if it takes us to, like, a higher area. But there's, like, a ruin over here, too. What's in the ruin? I like that they've got these little eye catchers all over the place. So you can be like, ooh, piece of candy, and just kind of, like, follow it. Saromi barnacles. Don't know what those are useful for, but I'll take them. I wonder if there's something up there. Do I have any, like, potions of mad jumpination? I have standard levitation. Let's do that. Okay, we're levitating. There's nothing up here, but it was nice to have levitation for a second, I guess. Okay, as swiftly as we went up, we come back down. I do like that they have little utility potions that make your life easier here. And let's check the cave real fast, and I'll kind of give you my closing thoughts from the last 40 minutes or so. But if the developers are watching, don't worry too much because you actually came out kind of shining here. So things that I think need to be changed around a little bit. Performance. That's the main thing that jumped out at me for right now, is that the performance of the game, if I put it on Ultra, this is a very primitive looking game, and unfortunately on Ultra, I did get some pretty serious chuggies. That may have to do with the fact that they haven't optimized the shaders and everything else yet, but either way, it's a thing that I figured I would point out. From there, I think you could probably extend the range of melee attacks by like 8 to 10%. It's close, but as of right now, perspective versus how far your weapon swings feels a tiny bit short to me while I was playing the game. But other than that right there, I think those are the main things that jumped out at me. Everything else is pretty awesome. This definitely captures the vibe of the early days of Morrowind, and that's coming from somebody that bought Morrowind, like the big black box with the gold emblem on the front of it. I actually bought that game like the day that it came out when I was probably a junior or so in high school. and it does capture the vibe of Morrowind. I especially like the fact that you've got quests here that even in their first iterations have multiple outcomes and multiple ways that you can solve them. I think that that's really, really cool. The soundtrack is super on point. There's a possibility that the melee attacks could feel a little bit better and feel a little bit more impactful with little so the stop frames and things of that nature are close, but it still doesn't feel quite as chunky and quite as smacky as it possibly could. But I think you're mostly locked in here. For a small team, this is impressive work, and it does capture the spirit of those very, very early open world RPGs, things like Daggerfall and Morrowind. And so I really actually surprisingly enjoyed my time here today. I had a great time with this demo. The time flew by. And so my name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what is worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so that you don't have to. Today up on the chopping block, we were playing around with a game called Ardenfall. Tomorrow we'll be playing around with something else. Thanks for hanging out with me, and that's all I got for you, folks.